friends. My wonderful niece, Danielle, recently got a big promotion at work, and in this video, we're gonna try to sort of upgrade her work looks to match her new fantastic title. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. But first, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you are a regular viewer and subscriber, I absolutely love you. Thank you so much. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, please subscribe. It's just the button here. I'm trying to grow the channel and it means the world to me. Also give us a thumbs up. We're on all the social media outlets, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Dress Up Mom, hashtag The Dress Up Mom, and you can check us out there too. So this is my niece, Danielle. You've gotten to meet a lot of my nieces, which just makes me feel so great. And she recently got in touch with me to tell me that she got a big promotion at work with a good title change. Yes. And she asked for my help. Thank God, I love it. So honored. She asked for my help to get her work stuff sort of in order so that, well, you tell us, you kind of want to dress to your title, right?
Yeah, I feel like since entering the job world, I've kind of dressed like I was just an entry-level position for a while now. And in this new position, I'll be doing a variety of things, but also have the opportunity to interact with investors, physicians, things of that sort. So I just want to be a little bit more polished, put together, kind of more professional.
She's a brainiac. I have to brag. You're a scientist. Tell people what you do. I mean, it's so cool what you do.
So I work in the medical device industry, and what I basically do is handle all the testing before the product goes to market. And that can be anything from working in the lab or working within clinical trials with people and physicians. But my new title will be Associate Director of Clinical and Preclinical Affairs. So eventually it will be a position where as the company grows, I will be managing people, but currently it's a very, very small, very intimate group that's working there.
On a day-to-day basis, so are you sometimes wearing like a lab coat over what you wear or not really?
Sometimes when I'm working in the lab, I will wear a lab coat. Usually if it's something where I'm really gonna risk getting dirty, I would switch into scrubs.
Are you walking around on your feet a lot, so you want to make sure that you're comfortable, like comfortable shoes, and whatever you're wearing is comfortable? I forgot to mention, there's also two little ones here in the picture, and a husband, a big one, and two little ones. You have a 5-year-old, and is he 9 months?
Almost 9 months.
Oh, 9 months old. So a very busy woman. So what I was thinking when I was initially thinking about this would be to get you almost like a little capsule wardrobe where you have the pieces that you can sort of mix and match, make a bunch of different outfits and not even have to think about it.
That would be perfect.
Okay, so I had Danielle send me a few pictures from Pinterest of the style that she likes and what she was sort of looking for, and it's really nice. You like kind of a classic, clean line.
Very simple.
And I was seeing the color schemes, sort of maroons and olives, navies, maybe that kind of a thing.
What is it? Like ruby gem colored.
Okay.
Like, those dark blues, dark maroons, things like that.
I think they'll look really great on you too. So that's sort of what we're on the hunt for. Now, I have this book, Danielle, you've probably seen me do it before. It's The Science of Sexy, and it was on the Oprah show a long time ago. I don't think it's in print anymore, but I really love it.
Okay.
And it has all these different tips initially on just little rules and things for how to build your wardrobe and your garments. And he's all about finding nice pieces, like sort of the nicest you can afford for your basics, so that you have them for a long time, things that fit properly, and just some basic rules here. I'll let you look later if you want on things that look good on all women. But then what he has, which I really love, is this section where you measure yourself to identify what type of body shape you have.
Okay.
Because our body shape is what we're born with. This is never going to change. You sent me your measurements, and no surprise, you have the hourglass figure.
Really?
Yes, you do.
I would have thought rectangle.
No, not at all. You have quite a distinction in your waistline. You also sent me your weight and your height.
Okay.
And you go into these little rooms and it'll give you information on what to wear, what not to wear. It gives you a celebrity stand-in so that you can kind of see how that person is styled professionally and be able to use some of that kind of stuff too. So what do you think? Does this make sense with now, thinking about your body and clothes that you like or what you have?
Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate. I already agree that I should not wear low-rise jeans. I think that should be for many people though.
But you can see like where the skirt is hemmed a little bit shorter there as opposed to the longer skirt on the other page. So again, these are just some tips to make your body look the best it can. But it's all about that balance and keeping that defined waistline and doing all of that, which I think you do anyway. Okay, and so we have been also talking about some brands. And Danielle, I had been telling her about my Rothy's, which I thought would be great because of having to be comfortable with work and walking around a lot. And so she's been wanting a pair, and she just got some. Can we see that? Yes. Definitely be incorporating these into the look. So she got the nice pair for Valentine's Day, a nice hint for her hubby, which is great. So these I think are going to be great for you. It's a nice gray color that we can wear year round. It's the pointy toe, which I'm glad you got because this is going to elevate the look. You will just wear these. You can't imagine how much you're going to wear these, and just wash them.
Yes, that was the big thing. Washable.
Yes, just throw them in, wash them. You won't have stinky feet. You can wear them without any kind of socks, or you can wear them with tights this time of year. So we are going to go to my sister's closet, which is a designer resale shop here in town, and we're going to try to find some of these pieces for her. Now, you're really lucky because they've been doing all of these sales for the end of the winter, and just this morning they unveiled their whole new spring line.
Oh, perfect.
So we're going to get the pick of the spring stuff, and I think here, we both live in San Diego, so I think spring wardrobe we wear a lot. Like we wear it pretty much year round. If you had your list, what's the list of what we should be looking for when we go here to my sister's closet today?
I think I definitely like a nice solid pant that I can wear with a lot of different options. And like a blazer would be nice that I can throw on with a pair of dark jeans or with the black pants or with a different type of pant, something that kind of goes with everything.
So in a color.
Yeah, something that's like a little more statement.
Right.
And then maybe a few tops, and then some type of work dress that is casual enough to wear to work on a regular basis, but also something that if you did put a blazer on or a nicer jacket, it would dress it up for an evening out.
Perfect, perfect. Well, we'll see what we find there, but I want to tell you about this line that I love and Tiana wears too, my daughter. It's called Leota, and this is a smaller brand it's all made in the US, and they have a lot of options for like plus size and like curvy people. This is the one that I have, which I love, that has like a little bit of that kind of a ruching there and the wrap and a nice V. But they have would you be interested? I mean, I know not the polka dots and everything, but this kind of a line would be something that we could look for.
Yes.
And if we don't find it at my sister's closet, like I said, you can order this online. And again, it's a woman-owned company, all of that. They run a little pricey, but they are nice fabric, and they have a couple times a year these great sales.
Okay.
So you can kind of put that on. You can see the fabric is super nice. It washes really well, comfortable, but really fits beautifully. The cut of these dresses is really, really nice.
Okay. You mentioned washing. That's another thing that's really important. The easier it is to care for, the more likely I'm going to wear it more often. Dry clean only.
It's going to be hard on the blazers sometimes, but we will look. And then again, I do a lot of that here with my laundress stuff, but it does take a little bit of extra time. But we will. Okay, that's a good thing that you mentioned. Another line that I really love too, which I don't know if you're familiar with, is Everlane. And so Everlane is another brand that is sustainable. They're very transparent. They're an ethical fashion company, if you will. And now I'm wearing their jean right here, which is, you can feel, if you feel it, it has
Stretch.
just enough stretch, but not too much.
Yep.
And this is like their cigarette pant that I think is good to wear to work.
Yep.
Or it's also fine to wear more casually, dress it up or dress it down. So if we don't find a great pant there, we might be able to shop online at a company like Everlane and find you something. So again, I'm looking to find, these will be your pieces that you'll spend a little bit more on so that you have them and they're gonna be classic, they'll last, we'll mix and match and do everything. So
Perfect.
we're gonna head out and hopefully have some good luck at my sister's closet. I also found some fun stuff here too, and I was kind of going more with like a color theme. I really got into the navy because I think navy is such a great color to wear with gray or even with black, and it's such a good basic color that you can put a lot of stuff with. So I found this jacket, this little blazer that I thought was kind of cute and just really simple and basic that can kind of go over everything. Really liked this little dress as one that I thought you could also wear. It has this cute little neckline up here and comes in nicely, but I thought that you could wear this from day to night and then, you know, put the blazer or something over it. I also found this cute like linen Brooks Brothers blazer, which I think would be cute even with a pair of jeans to dress them off and like a white shirt. You could go really kind of preppy with this almost. And it was a nice linen, and I thought it might be your size. I saw a wrap dress too that was in more of this sort of green and blue. Again, not knowing length and size, we thought we could try one of those for you. But I found a couple pants. Like these are some just basic sort of nicer navy, I'm not sure, and a little bit more capri. Also, same with these. They were just a nice kind of a navy trouser that were a little bit shorter too to go with your Rothy's and other things. These, which I thought were a nice color.
I like those.
In this burgundy again, and like navy and burgundy look so good together. Just a little cardigan, with a little pop of color, and nice lightweight because you said you're always cold. So I figured this would even be one you could have in your office in the summer and put over a dress or anything. It's a little more formal looking. Cute little booties that are in a navy blue and a beige, and I was just seeing them kind of go with a lot of these different pieces, even with jeans or something. And then these were, I don't know if you already have, just a pair of basic black, like for the summer, little pointed toes with a thing in the back that could be kind of fun. So that's what we got. Now we're gonna go try on. So these pants, they fit everywhere else on Danielle, except they're a little bit too low rise, just like the book was saying. If they were a little bit rested up, a little higher on your waist, I think they would be perfect. So we know what we're looking for. This is a slightly different look for you, and I know there's pieces of it that you don't like, but what are you liking about this?
I like, as you rolled the pants, I kind of like that fit. I like the way the pants fit in general. I think they're a little awkward with the zipper in the back and no clasp on the front, but I think as long as they're a little bit more covered, it works.
Yeah.
I really like the blazer.
Yeah.
It's really nice. The shoes fit, not exactly my style, but
let's just pop on your, did you bring your Rothy's?
I did.
Those would look really
wearing.
Exactly. And then you know what we could do, Danielle, is look for a gray shirt.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be a collared one. We could find something with like a gray and maybe even a print and tie all of that together. But I think that you could do a lot with those pants, but let's see what you think. Because what I like about them, it's not a jean, it's a nice brand, and it's a kind of a fancier pant, and in a navy, all right, butter on, which has like just a little pop of color to it, and you can unbutton it or button it. I could see that over a skirt.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it over jeans to make your jeans look fancier, and maybe we'll try them with that here. Or like, let's say you did get a pair of pants in this color, you could wear it with something like that. So it's kind of a cute way to be warm, but a little bit more stylish too.
Yeah. The shorter arms.
Yep. I think that what we're gonna find when we start trying on your dresses, that thing is gonna be killer.
Yeah.
And
a lot of things.
Yeah, and you see how it goes in at the waist, but not too much, the way that it's cut. And I think that length is good for you. It's not too long. Obviously, again, not with these pants necessarily, but you could wear it with any pant as well. Again, like let's say we were going with a pant like that, and you can put anything under it, a blouse, a shirt, any kind of a color. And the navy is nice because it's almost like a, denim. You know, you wear denim with everything. And it looks good on you, that color. So we'll play around with that with the dresses. Okay, here's this dress. So what were you saying?
It's a little shorter than I would normally buy, but as we looked up that body type, apparently it's supposed to go a little bit higher.
Yes.
I also worry about a cutout for work thickness.
Okay.
But I do like the color. I think it's very pretty, and the pattern.
It looks cute with your Rothy's. Now, so let's pop on that blazer over it. So you see, like immediately, that completely changes the look of it.
Yep.
Right? Dresses it completely in a different way. I could also see, you could even belt that blazer.
Okay.
I've seen people do that too, to belt it. I'm not sure that that's too cleavage, honestly, too much skin to show, Danielle, especially because you were talking about something to wear at night, like out for dinner and stuff, but you could even put that with a pair of sandals in the summer and Levi's jacket, like a denim jacket or something. It fits you really well. I know what you mean though. If you're uncomfortable with that part of it, that's understandable too, but I do think that length is correct.
Yeah. No, it looks nice. I like that. I like how it's a little more cinched here and then flowy so as not to be cinched in the wrong spots.
Exactly, but look at it, shows off your great bust line.
From having a baby.
Yeah, well, or whatever, however you do it, and then it's nicely, again, it tucks in at the waist beautifully and flares out. I think it's really beautiful on you. So we put this blazer over it, and it's nowhere near the right effect with the dress because, again, of the balance and the proportions, that blazer is too long. Now, you were saying that you had an issue with the two blues because they're not exactly the same.
Yeah.
Honestly, Danielle, they're in the same tone.
Okay.
And they look, in my opinion, I think when you see this, they look really nice together.
Okay.
I think. Here's this dress, which is a pretty dress. Definitely a little form-fitting. I mean, I would certainly say that honestly, like for an evening out, that one's more than the cleavage on this one, right? And also, so is this the length that you were wearing before?
No, I think maybe
more at your knees.
More at my knees, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one would be too long.
Yeah.
So
cute, but not right. Here we go with this one. Okay, I mean, come on.
So it's kind of similar, I think, but shorter. And I feel like the lack of all the white makes me feel a little bit less like scandalous as far as it being pretty form-fitting.
Well, this one fits you better too, and I love the lines. Look at the geometry on it is great. The way that goes down that way and across. Switch it up just a little bit, like ruche it up just a tiny bit on your waist. A black blazer would look really nice on that. Feels like it would be comfortable. Let's see the back.
It's very
it looks nice. It looks really nice back here too. Wow, that's really nice, Danielle. Here, we put on a black shoe with it. They're a little bit big, but even like if you had a little pump or something, this is definitely one that you can dress up, dress down. Love the colors on you. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think we found a good one.
Yeah, that's definitely cute. So would you wear that to work?
Probably, especially if I knew I had a lot of meetings or something important going on. Obviously, I wouldn't wear it on a day I was going into the lab or anything like that. But I think I would wear it to work. It's really comfy.
I wish we had your black blazer that we could see over it, because I think the black blazer, again, would make this such a different work look, and it would look like you had on a pair of skirt and a cool top, and cinch in properly, and then all of a sudden you're gonna meet your hubby or something at night, and it's like, oh, look what it's under here. This blazer is not necessarily the right color, but we can see how with a nice cool black blazer, this is just gonna be fantastic, Danielle. Thoughts, Danielle?
I don't hate it. I don't know how I feel about the sleeves right now.
Uh-huh.
I think if it were a different pattern, it would be an immediate. I love it, but I think because the pattern just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think this wrap dress concept
Style,
is the
definitely.
right thing. Look
Yeah.
at that. That really looks good. That style shows everything off in the right places. It's above the knee. It is really that. I wish we could like clone that dress because that's
want me to put the
really
blazer
nice.
on
Let's put the
too?
blazer on top of it again to see how that again elevates it. And that's a kind of an interesting color. The dress could go with black as well, but
Yeah, it could.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't necessarily like the blazer. This
blazer with it, but boy, yeah, that's really, that style of a dress is good on you. I personally like that print on you, but if you're uncomfortable with it, that's a different story.
I think I would like it better if it was sleeveless.
Okay, so also super easy to do.
Yeah.
Super, super easy. Why don't you roll those up? Is the print too big for you?
Maybe that's what I don't like.
Is a little bit too bold?
Yeah. But yeah, I think I would like it better if it was sleeveless.
I mean, Danielle, honestly,
I think I'm feeling it more as I look at it more.
it's fantastic on you. Do you have a good, like a denim, a denim jacket?
Like a jean jacket? Yes.
Yeah, because again, for some of these dresses like
down
this
with it.
for work, you dress that down, it looks cute with the Rothies. I think it's something like $30. I think you have to buy this.
I do like it.
Yeah, and just go and again, when you take the blazer to have the arms put up, take the sleeves off because it is cuter with the sleeves off. It'll be another, what, $10 to do it, $20 max. And I think this is killer on you, honestly. We're back. And what did you think? First off, what did you think of my sister's closet and that kind of a shop?
It was slightly overwhelming. A lot of stuff in a lot of different organization methods, as opposed to like a traditional store you'd go into in the mall that would just have one style and every size of that style.
Yeah.
So that tends to be a little overwhelming, but I definitely liked the variety of things that they had, and yeah, it was really great. Like,
Well, the quality and the price.
That's
right?
true.
I mean, that's why you raise. That's kind of why you go there.
Yes.
And the hunt. I mean, it is something that if you like the hunt.
Yeah.
And we were there. It was packed with the spring arrivals. It was like crazy packed. I've never seen it like that.
the blue dress.
Which is just killer on you.
I love
mean,
this
this dress was almost like it was made to your body
It
specifications.
was pretty perfect.
I think this is the one that you would take, like you said, to wear to work.
Yep.
And then out at night for
Dinner,
investor
yeah.
service. And I don't think this is one that you're going to have to dry clean, which is great.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
You
even
can
know
wash
that.
this
Perfect.
nicely in your delicate cycle. So
appreciate
great
that.
colors, everything on that. The wrap dress.
The
Well, we
wrap
saw
dress.
that in there again. Now, I mean, the book was right. A wrap dress
beautiful.
was just amazing on you, Danielle. I mean, this also it is a dark navy.
Yeah.
But I could see this with a white something over it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that would look really nice. And then we talked about maybe taking the sleeves off a little bit,
sleeveless,
but
yeah.
boy, did that like hug in all the right places.
I like that one.
And wasn't too sexy.
Yeah.
Now this, come on. So, by the way, how much was the wrap dress? Tell people.
$17.50.
$17.50.
I think the blue dress was that as well.
I mean,
$17.50.
and that was like a Banana Republic, nice
Correct.
one. Now this is, I can't remember what brand. So this is a Theory blazer. That's a really high-end designer brand.
Yes.
This probably would have been like, I don't even know, $200-$300 brand new. I think you got it for $50.
$99.
Okay, $99. So this is probably, when we look this up, it's probably way more.
Okay.
It was probably like, I don't know, $500.
Yeah.
Nice blue lined, gorgeous blazer. That again, you like the shorter sleeve?
Yep, and I think you could wear it dressy or with a pair of jeans.
Definitely with a pair of jeans. Yeah. You can definitely pull that off. So, and you've got your Rothy's, so you're definitely on your way. What did you learn, and where are you going to take this from here?
I think I learned a few things that I had already was kind of aware of, that like I'm not a low rise jean girl. Everything that we tried on that sat too low, we were like, ugh, immediately. Definitely liked the higher rise. We did have a little bit of trouble finding tops, and I think that's kind of the way things are trending right now. A lot of things are very flowy, and we were looking for something a little more structured and stuff, but it's definitely something I want to continue searching for as I go on.
A nice crisp white blouse.
Yes.
I want you to find. That fits you really perfectly, that you can button down, button up, has that nice fit. I think that'll be really a good piece for you.
Yeah.
And what about dress length?
Oh yeah, definitely not hitting at the knees. We tried on a couple that were that, and we were just like, oh, they kind of look a little modelin', I think.
Exactly, it looks right. So, okay, so what are you going to now be looking at for your sort of work uniform, or that you're going to try to go out and find?
Yeah, I think I want a really solid pant, either in that like dark maroon that we tried on or we looked at, but it wasn't the right size. Something similar to what you said through Everlane, maybe in a black, maybe in a maroon, or something like that. And then maybe something a little more, not linen, but like a more dressy
pant, like a nice
material.
dress pant. And I would get that in the navy.
Okay.
For you. Yep. That's going to go with everything basically, because it's all, navy is kind of like a denim almost.
Yeah.
You can mix your gray with it, with black, with reds, with all of those other colors, with maroon and olive. We couldn't find anything olive, but I could see olive being good for you as well too. So. All right, well, you're on your way. You're going to send me some pictures, and I'll try to put them in the video too, of you wearing some of these pieces.
Perfect.
When you go to your new title, assistant director lady.
Associate director,
even better, right?
Yes.
So, well, I really appreciate you playing with me here and being so open to trying things on. Oh, again, you also said that blazer is not one that you would have picked.
Not at all. Like sitting and looking at it on the hanger, even when you showed it to me, just the way it was sitting, it was not something I would have seen myself wearing at all. But then when I tried it on, the way it fit and the way it laid kind of just fit nicer.
All right. Well, again, thank you. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.